Recently, President Obama spoke about a shift in America's international commercial focus from Europe to Asia, from established to new export markets. We wanted to learn what, if any, impact such a shift might have on the Medica here in Düsseldorf, where, as we've seen year after year, Americans continue to exhibit in record numbers, many of them coming to Germany specifically to find inroads to Asian and other new export markets. Director General Kumar's comments make it clear that the Medica's importance to American global exports is bound to grow in the years ahead.
When we talk of trade, first, it is not so much where we want to go or who we want to trade with. It's much more an acknowledgement of where American businesses are seeing opportunity and where partners are interacting with us and engaging with American companies to look at, capture, and cater to consumer needs across the world. Everybody knows that the markets, the developing markets, and some will arguably call them developed markets of China and India have demonstrated significant amount of growth, which has caused an attraction of its own. This does not mean we ignore, in any sense, a big market. The fact of the matter is, Greg, you and I both know, and I've run international businesses virtually all my life, is this. Big markets which are already very developed generally have an American presence, and American companies are fairly astute at marketing in those places. They necessarily don't require support in those markets to the same extent that they require support in recently developed or developing markets, including emerging markets or emerged markets like India and China and Brazil. So that is where, when we talk a shift of focus, is how, with the resources we have, the U.S. Export Assistance Centers domestically and the U.S. and Foreign Commercial Service internationally will come together to help American companies engage in newer markets, fast-growing markets, and engage in those markets where they believe they have a demand for their products. Germany is blessed. Let's face it, I've just walked the halls again today. Yesterday I did the same. And whether you go to the informatics section or you go to the clinical diagnostics section or you go into plain small medical devices system, you know, the opportunities are huge. Innovative American companies are here, not just to engage with Germany, but looking at Germany as the crossroads of the world, because here they get to engage with all the world, well beyond Germany. So one of the predominant themes you hear with all these companies is they're here to meet, sustain, and service the needs of their current distributors. And secondarily, they're here to identify and create new distributors. And these distributors come from Asia, they come from Germany. That's why we will be represented in all global shows in every part of the world. And where American businesses need our help, we will be there. We continue to have a robust presence here in Germany. We have over 30 trade specialists here who not only cater to these shows and markets related to shows, but take care of every need of the American company. Besides, we have a robust presence all over Europe in different countries, because where there is an advocacy need, where there's a trade promotion need, or a need to resolve commercial diplomacy things, we will be present. So I don't think you should read too much meaning into the fact. We will engage more in Asia or the developing markets of Asia, but that does not mean we will abdicate our responsibility to the business community in Europe or Germany.